To get this dish started, we are going to mix up our Alfredo pesto sauce. It's super easy. We're just using a bunch of store-bought pantry staple ingredients. So in my bowl, I have two 16-ounce jars of Alfredo sauce just from the store. I'm gonna go ahead and add in 1 cup of pesto. I love pesto, so I like to do a good amount so that you can taste it in there. And then I'm going to take my 1 cup and I'm gonna use a little bit of vegetable stock, and we're gonna thin it out just a touch. So we're gonna do 1 cup of veggie stock, and this will make it easier to spread for our dish. Now, a little trick to make sure that you get all of your Alfredo out of these jars is I'm just gonna put the stock into them, pop the lids on, shake them up, and that way you don't have any Alfredo left behind. I also do this when I make like spaghetti sauce and whatnot. I put a little bit of water in the jar and make sure that I get it all out. Just get the bang for your buck. Okay. All right. You can use any stock you have on hand. I'm just keeping it vegetarian today, but any broth would be good. I have the oven preheating to 350, and I have a oven-safe baking dish here. This is 8 by 11. You could do this in an 8 by 8. If you're making it for a crowd, you can definitely do it in a 9 by 13. I love to make these in smaller, like aluminum baking dishes that then I can freeze or I can gift for people who've had babies or going through a medical challenge or anything like that. That's a great way to use this dish as well. So to get started, it's very, very easy. You can put this dish together in like 20 minutes. I have 2 packages of the family-sized raviolis. This is 4 cheese. These are 20 ounces each. But honestly, you can scale this recipe up or down, and it's very forgiving and easy to do. All right, we're gonna get started assembling. I put down a cup of our sauce, putting the first layer of our raviolis on here. These are fresh, refrigerated raviolis. You could do frozen, but you'll just have to bake it a little bit longer. But that would be fine as well. So we're gonna do a layer of raviolis. It doesn't have to be perfect. They're all gonna kind of get to know each other. I'm gonna put down another layer of sauce. And what's great is that you don't have to boil the raviolis or anything like that. They cook right in the oven. And we're gonna put on a sprinkling of cheese. So this is a 5 Italian blend shredded cheese. Okay, and then we're just gonna keep on layering. A little bit of sauce left. So I'm gonna go ahead and just save this because I can use this on another pasta dish for myself or for Henry. And not let that go to waste. But I wanted to give a couple of recipe notes. So you can very easily add some chopped up rotisserie chicken or chopped up cooked chicken to this. I wouldn't put any raw proteins in there, but if you wanted to add chicken to it, I think that would be a great addition. I'm keeping it vegetarian for today. And then my other recipe note is if you want to make these in smaller containers, they freeze really well. And then what I would recommend is the night before you want to cook it, pop it in the fridge and then bake it as you normally would. It just might need 5 or 10 extra minutes. If you bake it from frozen, it's definitely gonna take longer, like an hour plus, because it'll be really dense. So I recommend letting it thaw overnight and then baking it the next day. All right, that worked out perfectly. We got 5 layers of our ravioli bake. I topped the ravioli with 1 more layer of sauce and a little bit more cheese on the top because we like to get it nice and bubbly and brown at the end. So now, gonna cover it really tightly in foil. We're gonna bake this at 350 for 30 minutes. And all that steam and the moisture from the sauce that we made, that's what's gonna cook the ravioli. And then we're gonna take the foil off and we'll broil it for a few minutes just to get nice toasty brown on the top. All right, here's our ravioli bake out of the oven. It looks so good. It is bubbly, delicious. It was so easy to do, just 5 ingredients. This last one is optional, but if you wanna garnish with a little bit of parsley, just to give it a little hint of green on top. I know this is a very carb heavy dish, but you can make some roasted veggies to go alongside of it. And I think this is just such a great family dish, weeknight dish that you can make and then you'll have leftovers. So I hope you give it a try and let me know how